Hello? What was that for?
I don't know.
That was evil. No, dang it.
I
I
mean,
was
what can I
gonna try to do milliseconds off. My tiny little bee hand fumbled to redeem. Also, hi. Hi, Ren. Hi, Dolly. Hi, Bees. Hi, Jess. Also in the chat. Oops, wrong one.
Hello. I mean, I'm right here.
Hi,
I'm a
everyone.
little more than just in the chat. To be honest,
Hi, everyone.
Why are you saying hi like that?
Hi, I don't know. Hi, everyone.
You're slowly turning into like Roz from Monsters Inc.
We're
Hello, Wazowski.
Hi, Wazowski. Welcome back.
Wazowski, didn't find your paperwork.
You need to do you need to play Ace Attorney. Hi, Squidward.
Wazowski, stop presenting your attorney's badge.
Mike.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Ace Attorney. Welcome back. We're playing Ace Attorney again with Jess.
Yes. I can be the recap guy this time, so don't worry about that.
Alright.
I remember distinctly. From last time we were in trial, Mika's profusely tried to admit that he was the one who killed Detective Goodman for whatever reason. But, based on the evidence of a video surveillance from the security room, the evidence room rather, it turns out that we were able to deduce that it was not Meekins indeed, considering the fact that he was not unconscious. I don't know how or why he keeps thinking that it was him. But it turns out through deductive reasoning that we were able to deduce that it was not Detective Goodman in the evidence room at the time where he got murdered in the prosecutor's parking lot. It was in fact, what was his name? Shoot, what was his name? It was like the sheriff guy.
Jake Marshall?
Jake Marshall. That was the one. I remember now. I remember. Shush.
Yeah, you have good memory, sure.
Yeah. I mean, are you really going to judge my memory?
Okay. We're not talking about me.
I mean, it turns out that Jake Marshall was the one who took down Meekins in the evidence room because he was trying to look for evidence based on the SL9 incident. But it turns out the evidence concealed in the SL9 evidence room, or the evidence locker anyway, what he was looking for was Detective John Goodman's that turned out to be nothing inside. Probably because of Damon Gant, if I had to guess.
I am blaming Gant
Cover
for
that.
everything.
It seems like it, considering now he was talking with the chief of detectives. But we also brought in forth Lana Skye to testify about the incident that took place during the SL9 incident, of the trial, that is. And it turns out some of the methods she used were not ethical, much to Edgeworth's distraught and disbelief, rather the whole court's disbelief, because everybody literally lost their minds upon the reveal that some of the evidence that she used was unorthodox. So,
And
we're
here
going
we
to
are.
see if we can find more evidence about, or more discoveries about the current case to see how it all connects together.
That sounds good to me. Also, if you guys haven't seen the title, I am kind of under the weather. I'm not sure what it is. I can't tell if I'm actually getting sick yet or not, but I just felt very lethargic all day, and I was just like, So, for all I know, maybe I am, but so we're gonna make this short. By short, I more likely mean that's probably gonna be 2 hours, so our regular time, but on the dot, because I know we tend to go for maybe 3 or go a little more depending on if we can finish the chapter. So, but we'll probably try to keep it to 2 hours, which means that we can't waste any time. We have a trial to
Today, Junior!
we have a trial to do.
And there's no trial
We have an investigation to do. I'm sorry.
We did that last time. It's okay.
But yeah.
You're under the weather, I can understand.
But.
That's why I'm doing most of the talking.
You know, it's fair.
Unless Lana and Emma really have like a lot of dialogue. I don't know.
Yeah, I can talk today. Just I'm sorry I'm slow on the draw. Also, it's February 24.
You can't say slow on the draw. Drake Marshall's in jail now.
I didn't see the time, but it is. Oh wait, Emma ran away from the trial, right?
I think she did because of like circumstances based on like they were talking about the SL9 incident, and she was all like, "No, don't bring it up, no."
I don't want to remember that.
It was very traumatic for them.
And then she came back at the oh, you're right. Oh my god, Dolly, you have good memory. I don't. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry for what my sister said. What did your sister say? He just said music.
Right here.
He just said music.
She's literally saying it.
Drastic crimes require drastic measures. It's just the way it is. We did what we had to in order for him to get the verdict he deserved.
I mean, to be fair, this guy was like a psychopath, so...
I didn't know. I never knew that the SL9 incident was just another name for the Joe Dark killings.
Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings but me.
And me.
Both of us.
Lana wanted Dark convicted so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me. What happened to you?
I don't know if it gets too dramatic in this, but I do know that later on in the series things can get really tense, as it were, a little unsavory, as it were. That should be later on. What do you mean? What happened to you?
It's all in the file. Joe Dark's last victim was Prosecutor Neil Marshall. When he murdered Officer Marshall's brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence.
But what did you have to do with those killings, Emma?
Everything, Phoenix.
I was the killer.
On the night Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me.
What? He tried to kill you? Oh, my dear.
Oh. Officer Marshall's brother Neil was only trying to save me.
Oof. That cost him his life. So that means you...
Yes. I was a witness in the Joe Dark trial.
Didn't see that one coming.
Kinda did.
I mean, I did too, to be fair, Phoenix. This isn't like surprising things in regards to like how these cases turn about, but you do you, man. Why do you keep trying to do that? See this? It's my attorney's badge. We've done this like
my mood has suddenly changed.
Like 10 times by now or so.
You've changed my mood completely. Now I'm interested. Well, I've never seen a real one before.
You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine completely.
I've told you this before, but its composition is mostly silver, and the gold plating is flaking. A bit.
Takes a bad time to eat. She analyzed it scientifically.
It doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfide. That'd give you $50 for it.
Sorry, but it's not for sale. Never, ever. I'm not selling it, period.
I will keep asking. See, now she's in a better mood.
You keep forcing me to present it. Why don't we talk to her about the SL9?
I think it's sad again, sorry. It happened 2 years ago.
You seem enthusiastic about my badge, but I need you to bring it up again to be sure.
Okay. It was right about this time of the year, too. There was a terrible thunderstorm that day. unusual for the season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together once she finished her work. Oh, that sounds familiar.
That sounds fun.
And suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the office.
Joe Dark.
Seemed like he was running from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. I didn't know what was going on. Just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up.
Jake Marshall's brother.
Joe Dark tried to take me hostage. But before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. Then...
What happened?
I'll never forget it. Lightning struck, and a light went out. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for an instant.
That was cool of the game to do that.
Yeah. What I saw burned the permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now.
A permanent picture?
Yeah.
Whenever the game presents like a
it's
new...
called trauma.
Whenever the game presents like a new sound effect, I'm always enthusiastic about it.
Yeah, new sounds. The bug is interesting.
Not to mention like the black and white, just pictures of the past. That was really cool.
I don't remember the moment when Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall.
So you weren't able to testify about that?
No. I was only asked about when I was attacked. That must be why Lana... Why she made up the crime.
Made it up? You mean provided bogus evidence?
The prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly. Lana forged the evidence and Mr. Edgeworth used it.
Edgeworth? Edgeworth?
Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. Even so, that's when it all started. Rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. I mean, it's all my fault. I could have just testified properly. None of this would have happened.
That's true. Even though he may not have known it. Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence.
After that case ended, Lana was never the same. She became cold, like she is today.
I mean, somebody tried to murder her sister. I don't blame her. She must not have been able to face up what she did. Especially not to Emma. Permanent picture. Also known as trauma.
Mm-hmm.
What did you see in that instant the crime occurred?
Dark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife.
Marshall was stabbed in front of this poor girl. He kind of looks like Dampery from Darkstalkers.
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently I passed out.
Concern Lana.
When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms.
Gregory.
What?
Where
did that come from?
Dolly wrote that. Dolly wrote that.
Dolly, why would you say that? What does that have to do with any of this?
What happened?
Tell me, Dolly. Tell me, why does Gregory have to do with this case?
He was involved in the murder.
It's not even his name. I think Joe Dark is sus. Okay.
Same.
Poor Emma. We've been through so much.
I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instant.
I went to the courtroom all by myself. Not even the judge was there.
It was empty. Why was it empty?
You guys were talking about Gregory? No, we weren't. We didn't say Gregory at all.
I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good.
Gosh, I relate to that. 2 years ago. You must have been 14. That's understandable. I do appreciate Phoenix being, like, comforting in this regard.
Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that when I grew up, I'd become a scientific investigator. I want to be able to fight crime with my testimonies. Not testimonies.
Testimonies? Your testimonies are all phony.
And find the evidence to make an airtight case. That way Lana would never have to forge any.
I see. I think I'm finally starting to understand what makes Emma tick. There's still something that bothers me about that crime. Something puzzling. Layton. There's something that's puzzling me, Emma.
What is it?
This Rubik's Cube I have.
Give it to me. I'll solve it in like a minute.
You said you were in Lana's office at the time, right?
That's right.
Why then would a serial killer come running in there?
That is a good question.
Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor.
Oh, there's no mystery there. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day.
Taken in for questioning? You mean by the police?
Of course, this happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and went to my sister's office.
But why would he run all the way over to your sister's office?
I don't know, I have enemies. Maybe he really wanted to kill me. Because the detective's office and the questioning room are right across from the elevator.
Across from the elevator?
Was that a big deal?
But Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she?
No, silly. Didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective.
Oh.
Okay. She was the best in the entire force.
What? That's news to me.
After the Joe Dark case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor. It's that easy.
Dang, imagine if Detective Gumshoe ended up becoming a prosecutor.
It's just, you're promoted, Gumshoe.
To what, pal?
Damn, pal. Chief prosecutor.
Objection, pal!
You get paid in 2 ramen pockets a day.
Prosecutor Gumshoe, please make your opening statement. Right. Opening statement.
Your Honor, he wasn't
How do I do
there.
that again? Your Honor, he wasn't even there, pal. Lana used to be a detective? I better have another talk with her.
Alright, Emma. You got places to be.
The police force is very strange.
We're going to the detention center, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
We just got a letter.
We didn't, though. We got a clue of where to go next.
Hi!
Imagine Lana just coming up to the glass and all of a sudden acts like Emma's like, hi!
What the hell's going on here? Lana? Mr. Wright, it seems I keep causing you trouble.
I mean, you're my client, so... falsifying evidence? I didn't think you were the type.
Criminals don't mind playing foul. Why should we? But Lana, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty. Believe me, I understand the risks.
Lana.
That's my name.
Emma told me about you.
Oh?
About how you were a detective 2 years ago. And how the SL9 incident was the reason why you're transferred to the prosecutor's office.
That's right.
Could you fill me in the details? Especially about the unusual change of jobs?
I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright.
Darn right.
You show me that damn attorney badge, I swear to... Attorneys and prosecutors have no business showing evidence outside court. It's taboo, especially when the interests of both parties are involved.
It really means it. But it's just my badge.
Lana?
Right, let us clap. A lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today, none the least of which was...
Lana, shut up. Oh, yeah, I know.
The fact that this case is largely connected to another case that won 2 years ago, which thankfully is not 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Evidence from that case was stolen as well, though I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be. That trial, it really wasn't fair, was it?
Hardly any trials I'm part of seem fair, so that's nothing new.
I believed in you, Lana. I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth. It couldn't be helped, Emma. At that trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul. To who?
Well, all drama aside, the matter of fact is... No, there's no drama, Mr. Wright. I literally made a contract with Davy Jones.
Davy Jones? You start hearing the organ pipes.
You just hear... It turns out to be scurvy, or not scurvy, the Flying Dutchman instead.
Tomato.
At 5:15, there was no murder at the police department.
Tell me it's not true, Lana. The witness, Miss Starr, said... About you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife?
Music went quiet.
I do it again. Lana, I don't understand. Why won't you tell us? Emma, this doesn't involve just me.
I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so phased before. I mean, I've only known her for like 3 days.
It's true. I was a member of the police force 2 years ago. She was amazing.
It's him! It's the boy!
Oh my god, it's him!
Is Wolf in here yet?
No.
No, he's safe, okay.
They still talk about all the cases she and Chief Gant cracked together.
Chief Gant?
He was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked the crime scenes. Damon Gant. He was everything I aspired to be. They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports could even be filed.
He was everything I aspired to be. Buff, being able to stare at people for really long periods of time, like I knew what was going on. A good swimmer. I don't really idolizes her big sister. You're the chief prosecutor. What happened?
I always planned on becoming a chief prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was to gain experience investigating crime scenes so you could use that experience in court, right? Gant's help in the SL9 case was crucial to its resolution. After that, he became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office.
Maybe I should ask more about this investigation of theirs 2 years ago.
2 years ago, I was second in command of the detective investigating Dark.
Again. Bad time to eat food.
What you eating?
No, it's just chicken and rice. But the chicken's a little dry.
Oh.
Second in command? That means the investigation lead was Damon Gant, right?
Yes, Deputy Chief Gant and I shared the same office and the same investigations.
They even have the same office.
We led a team of the best detectives on the force. Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall and Angel Star. For the first time Marshall worked with his brother, he was quite gung-ho.
Is that a Western term?
I don't know. I am improvising. Without a doubt, Joe Dark was the serial killer. We asked him to come in for questioning.
Just stopped to grab lunch from Angel Star to the way to the detention center. She knows what I like, okay? She specifically made it for me.
It's my lunchbox. It's made for me.
I'm the only one that gets chicken from her. Nothing else.
Even though it's a little dry, apparently.
I mean, free food. What can I say? She hasn't paid. She hasn't asked for payment for anything yet.
That is fair. We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when his final murder took place.
When he tried to murder Emma.
Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Dark. You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me.
Now you tell us. Hold on, if I may.
I'm holding.
She said that she and Gant shared an office, right?
Sounds about right, yeah?
Considering the fact that Emma said that they were having like dinner in her office, was he just out at the time or what? Because I feel like he should have been there.
He was swimming.
Makes sense.
I don't know, did I read this?
No.
Damon Gant and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in its final stages and Dark must have suddenly panicked. But he waited until Gant and Marshall let their guards down, then fled the room.
He was in the interrogation.
There, he ran straight to the office shared by Deputy Gant, Chief Gant, and myself. That's where he found me.
So you were the first person to run into this scene, Lana.
It appears so. I was filing some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Dark.
Oh my word.
When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood.
3 bodies?
So Emma knocked out Marshall.
Yeah.
And I guess Dark somehow died.
It looks like Marshall fell upon Dark.
He died in his last moment.
Something seems weird here.
I see the briefcase is safe.
Either that or like Dark went unconscious and then they like prisoned him or like handcuffed him beforehand.
Safe and sound.
I'm not one to question it because this game is wacky as bonkers, so
he looks like
see how it goes.
It looks like the sniper in Meet the Spy, where he just has a knife in his back.
Did anyone pass by the spy on the way here? No. Then we still have a problem.
And a knife.
I killed a bunch of backstabbing scumbags like you. No offense. Husker Marshall, the victim, Emma, were passed out.
And the suspect, Joe Dark. During the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and lay unconscious. Damn! That's quite a punch! Way to go, dude!
I mean, if you're about to die, you might as well go all out.
Each crew meet the spy dub? I'd be down to do that.
I call medic.
I can be scout. I can do a scout. I am from Boston and Canada.
I guess Boston pizza would make a lot of sense to you then.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I ate my lunch. Then, to be honest, I panicked. I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her.
Damn, blame her. After all, her sister must have gone through. Her sister must have gone through. My words.
My words.
My words. My words.
After that, I placed Stark under immediate arrest.
Let me get this straight. Even though it's June.
Yeah.
You were all involved in the SL9 incident?
That's right. Quite a coincidence,
I don't buy it.
You calling me a liar, Mr. Wright?
Well, I ain't calling you a truther.
What are you saying?
There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident. Just by chance.
But that case was solved 2 years ago.
At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved.
Officer Marshall. Yes, the actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he's changed completely.
And he's using his insight check and rolled a nat 20.
I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark? Life doesn't end with the closing of a case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories.
That case just might not be over yet.
Huh.
And was assaulted by Dark in the police department, right?
Yes, in the office that Damon Gant and I shared. I'm going to repeat that again later. The office that Mr. Gant now occupies by himself. The Chief's office.
Maybe we should have a look at the Chief's office. The site of the final SL9 murder. Ooh, we get to go into Gant's room.
Right?
Yeah, we gotta go to the police department.
Criminal affairs?
We gotta go to the office first and then the police department. Criminal affairs is not the same as the... Yeah. Criminal affairs is not the same as the police department.
Hi, Phoenix.
Oddly enough. Alright, now we can go to the police department entrance.
It's
Even though
February
they're both
24th.
operated by the same team, I don't know why they're both different, but... I guess one's for, like, prosecutors and police, the other one's just for, like, detectives. It's weird.
Department.
What are you doing here?
Hi.
I thought you were in jail. Howdy, Bambina.
Aren't you supposed to be in jail?
I got handcuffs on your
Mr.
poncho.
Marshall.
Never mind, I lied.
I broke
Never
out.
thought things turned up this way when I woke up this morning. You said a Sarah. You ever know where life will lead you, eh, Bambina?
You know what? That sounds like how you would say it. I know how to say it though. Yes, será.
As a cosplay cowboy, I hope that was accurate enough.
It would basically be upon the lines of what will be, is what he's saying.
There's a cat. There was a cat.
I saw her join for a bit. I was just gonna say something.
The cat on my shoulder is very strange.
That was say, bro. Must have thought. I guess there's nobody else in the other Discord. Must have thought that we're just hanging out here. We're actually streaming.
I mean, I've done that time after time.
Yeah.
I should have known my luck had run out when old Billy Burr had dried up this morning. Billy?
Billy?
Must be his pet cactus. Saber just sent me a gif of, oops, I did
Did
it
it again.
What does it come next game? Right. Say, where are you headed? Go over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation.
Sounds like fun.
It's a voluntary appearance. But we all know I won't be coming back.
He's gonna die.
Sorry, but you can't go in the evidence room today, partner.
But Mr. Marshall, why did you do it?
Why did you punch Meekins in the face? Why did Prospector's head winced?
I don't know.
They don't know. If ever there was a case I needed to know the truth about, it was that one. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened? Looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today.
Mr. Marshall, could you please have a look at this?
Sorry, Bambina, you showed me that badge like 3 times now. I'm not a patrolman anymore. I'm certainly not a detective. I'm nothing more than a wanted man now. These old eyes of mine have seen too much as it is.
That's fair, I guess.
How like check the court record again before real quick. Press tab, and then go to profiles. Go to his profile. Oh, okay, he's 33.
He's not old. That's not old.
Deceased.
Very dead.
Joe Dark deceased too.
Joe Dark is also dead.
I would hope so at this point. That's Joe Dark, even though we've seen his face in the background. Or like in,
I don't know why you're hiding it.
Ah, it's cool. Alright, talk to this guy.
Why can't I hit it?
Something was fishy about that trial from the beginning. Wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so. What do you mean, fishy? Well, for starters, they brought in a salmon into the office. Right off the gate. I thought it was for Angel Star, but no. Dan just picked it up and slapped Jay Goodman with it, and then left. Nobody knows why. We asked about it, Gant just stared at us for like 5 minutes until we got uncomfortable and left the room. Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon. The murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife with the broken tip? That was Joe Dark's after all. Alright. But in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised.
A question?
The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained. What does that mean? It means that he wasn't killed with the flipping knife, you moron. It means there was a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon. However, the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased. Could the facts have been concealed with forced evidence? What's the term for like an update? Not like opposite. They downgraded the autopsy report.
They redacted?
They redacted the autopsy report. That case would admit it behind scars on all of us.
Scars that the SL9 incident left behind.
Prosecutor Mark. I got the looks, but he's got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around.
I like your hat better, Jake.
Thank you. I take great pride in it. I just made detective when he went down. When it went down. It was our first case together.
How old is he? Your brother.
18.
Nope.
He was 27 at the time.
Ah.
I was only 11 years off. It's fine. Close enough. He was awarded the highest honor that very day. The highest honor? You mean the...
Oh, yeah.
King of Prosecutors. I knew it. What are you looking at me like that for? It's an honor for a prosecutor. Mr. Marshall must have really been close with his brother.
The day the SL9 incident took place, was it the same day as...
That's right. It was the day of the evidence transversal. Interesting. It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall there was thunder. I can't believe 2 years have already gone by. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die.
That rhymed. Also, that would make Jake the older brother, right?
Yes. I mean, on account that he's lived longer than his
No,
other
because
brother.
if it was 2 years ago and he's 33 right now, he'd be 31, and he died at the other guy died at 27, so he'd be 20. He'd be 29, I think, when his brother died. So yeah, he's the older brother.
Well, Jake's 33.
Yeah.
2 years ago, that would make him 31, and then...
oh, I'm stupid. Yeah, his brother died at 27.
Yeah. It's a 4-year gap between them. Apparently, someone tried to stop you. Detective Goodman was murdered, and the evidence locker was empty. Scars. There was something going on behind the scenes in that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of.
Aww.
Miss Starr was fired, and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room. What about Detective Goodman? Well, he freaking died, so what do you think? If they did something to him, too, then the commissioners would have if they did something to him, too, the commissioners would have gotten suspicious. Pardon me, I cut my tongue with my knife.
You should be careful with that.
No, they were all careful enough to not be too obvious. Faye?
Who are you talking about?
Don't get upset, Bambina. I mean Damon Gant and Lana Sky.
Huh?
I mean, I guess they're both the chiefs, so I guess that would make sense. The investigation lead, Damon Gant, and his second-in-command, Lana Sky. There wasn't a person on that force who hadn't heard of that duo. That case was the biggest step in both of their careers. After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right? Yeah. Damon Gant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. It's never been the same since she left.
Huh.
Everyone who knew said her so. Who said so? I don't know what's going on.
Are you okay, Mr. Marshall?
No, I'm about to go to jail. What do you think?
Oh, okay, I get it.
My life's over, Emma.
I don't want to let anyone on.
My brother's dead. I'm no longer a patrolman or a detective, and I'm gonna go to jail. I'm a little upset right now. Maybe I'm just having trouble to make sure that you don't, on account that you don't feel very well.
Thank you.
Chief Prosecutor Sky was totally different when she was a detective. Now that he mentions it, Emma said something like that too.
I did? Tell me, what happened to my sister?
Sorry, Bambina, but her secret is too well guarded. I never found out. On a secret. It was all started 2 years ago. So there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, partner?
No.
Well, too bad. It was certainly enlightening. There's one thing for sure I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy.
That boy ain't right.
He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict. Someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. That someone is Damon Gant. Don't believe me? But I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today.
Nice.
What's that? What did he just do there?
He pulled the cap off.
Oh.
With his teeth.
Are you saying that he's been sucking on the cap this entire time? That doesn't make sense.
He just took it off.
Finally, I've been trying to get this thing pried open with my mouth this entire time. It looks like I'm drinking. But I assure you, it's just me trying to get this darn cap open.
Congratulations.
Too bad I won't be around to work with you. When you become a real scientific investigator.
Aw.
Oh, that should be. Adios, Bambina.
Bye. How sad.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I'm gonna miss that cowboy. What's the phrase? See you around, space cowboy, or something like that.
See you around, space cowboy.
All right. We want to go. There is a bug on my desk. What the heck's going on with that?
Destroy it.
I will.
What kind of bug is it?
I don't know. And I'm kind of creeped out by it, but it's dead now. We want to go to Criminal Affairs Department and then the Chief's office. It's February 24th, police station of the Criminal Affairs Department.
And B said he's been trying to do that every time to look cool, but every time he's failed and he just played it off like he was drinking from it.
He finally took one last swig after all this time. This place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted.
We're literally right here. I'm sitting down. I'm literally right here.
There's no one in the building at all.
What the fuck?
No one here. Not a single person.
Wow, it's so empty in here. Must mean everyone's busy solving crimes. Or not existing at all.
If you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room. I can't remember what the chief sounds like. The chief detective, anyway. Thanks. Wow, he actually talked to us.
If the chief prosecutor saying what she did to the discussion about what to do about Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention our statement with the media in tomorrow's trial. There's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together, and not nearly as delicious.
I think festive is the word usually used for those.
Sir, we'd like to have a look around Chief Gant's office.
Just use the connecting hallway to the other building to take the elevator to the top floor.
Wow. Oh, okay. Wow, that was easy. Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there? I mean, we aren't police officers or anything.
Hey, you're right. You can't go in there. That's off limits.
Oh, I fucked up with being Hicks.
What have you done, Emma? You should have stayed quiet.
Sorry. I didn't realize he was that dumb.
This is Ace Attorney game. What do you expect? Now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets his unique charm.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office anyways.
I just told you not to.
Shut up.
Going? No.
Shut up.
Okay.
Nice. The chef's office.
Here we go.
What the actual...
Oh yeah, I forgot that
Wait a minute.
He just casually has an organ in his office.
Why?
I mean, it's Detective Gant. What do you expect?
Okay, so you're telling me that organ music that we kind of hear when his theme plays is just actually him playing?
Yes.
I don't know what to feel right now. So this is where all the tax dollars go to. There it is.
There it is. Whoa. Where am I?
In the chief's office, silly. Can't you see the giant organ in the middle of the room? At least that's what it said on the door.
Are you sure I'm not in the top floor of a chapel right now? Check out that organ pipe. That's real, isn't it?
Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten.
You used to what now?
They used to call me, Little Miss Bach. I thought that was a genius until they tried teaching me notes. Oh my god. I never could remember where C was.
They just have this in criminal affairs. Hmm?
Oh! We've alerted the Gant!
So I've been summoned. There he is! There's the boy! Oh, it's you two.
How did you get here?
I live here. I was on the other side of the room. You look to the left, not the right. Chief Gant! Put that paper he was reading on that desk. Oh, Righto, have you been swimming lately?
What the hell's your obsession with swimming?
How it gets so big? No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately. For like 3 days. I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too. Mr. Marshall's misconduct. And Lana's provocative statement. Provocative statement? Oh, you mean the forged evidence? Sure, let's go with that. 2 years have passed by since that incident. How many times has that been said? My, how time flies. See that big picture on the wall over there?
That's a big picture. There's a knight in the picture. What the?
That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me. This is Mr. Marshall's brother, Oscar Near Marshall. Hold on. There's something else in that picture as well.
Yeah, there's a knight.
No. Like behind Lana and Neil.
Oh!
We've seen that before.
The vase! It's the fucking vase! I knew it.
We took it to Commodore Works together. Something's not right with that picture.
Come on, Phoenix.
I can't quite seem to put my finger on it, though. Ah, I got the picture as evidence.
We just took it.
Probably examine it if I had to guess.
We just took it.
I mean, that costs, the frame costs like $200 for itself, but you know what? Sure, fine, you can take it with you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'm gonna lock up here, so let's go out together.
Oh. But this office, it was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it? Come on, Emma. You don't say that.
That case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate it here anymore. All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it here anymore.
But I want to.
Can we get ice cream again? Sure.
Yay!
Now hurry up and get out. I have a meeting to attend. He seems awfully insistent.
Looks like we aren't welcome, and it totally wasn't my fault that he showed up in the first place because I decided to play the pipe organ.
I mean, he left the door unlocked. It seems that case isn't over with it. It seems that case isn't over with yet. You skipped my dialogue. I'm telling you.
I'm sorry.
Seems that case isn't over with yet after all.
What do you mean?
Chief Cat denied a request to search the crime scene. That must mean there must be some reason he doesn't want us looking around in there.
You mean like a clue?
There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office.
I can't believe Gemma. Call her Germa.
I can't believe Germa's in this game.
I can't believe Emma jeopardized the investigation because she got the pipe organ puzzle wrong and subsequently summoned Gant. I think I actually was gonna call her Germa because I read Emma and jeopardize.
How do you even do that?
I don't know.
Yeah. Good to know I'm not the only one having board problems today. So.
Where are we going?
First off, can we investigate that picture we got?
Mm-hmm. We can't spin it around.
No, there's not
Look,
even.
there's
we
a
can't
blade
even
right there, and then there's this.
Yeah, the blade and the vase are very telling. I don't know why they would have Emma right next to the knight, because the knight is like right against the window of the room. Very strange.
Nick, if I put you in a meat grinder, and the only thing that comes out that's left of you is your eyeball, you're probably dead. You're probably dead.
Why would you even say that, Emma?
Also, hi, Whoopi.
Chew, Sniff. You missed Gant, buddy. He
Why
was,
is
he was all ready
why
to see
is
you.
Gant hitting the I had to do it to him pose? You know, you guys know what I'm talking about.
I think he looks like he's dressed out in like the drip at one pose. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, he's hitting. Yeah, he's hitting the. I had to do it to him.
I had to do it to him. Literally.
Okay, there's your check.
Alright. Let's head back to criminal affairs. Police station.
Hi.
Hey, pal! Ah, good, a friendly face. Detective Gumshoe! Aren't you supposed to be in a meeting?
You know I had to forge that evidence.
I'm just taking a breather. My feet hurt.
Huh. From sitting too long?
Actually, I'm serving everyone coffee.
Oh.
Oh, that's nice. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out on the loop. Still out of the loop. Say, have any of you seen Mr. Edgeworth? Edgeworth? No. Why do you ask? He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battles between you two in court.
Huh. I'm court.
That sounds serious.
Is it because of what my sister said?
That's basically what all it boils down to.
Ah, it's always my fault. Also, we gotta hydrate Mr. Phoenix, right?
Okay. Go on and drink, pal. Here.
You too.
But I've been serving coffee all day, pal.
No, you gotta drink water.
Okay.
The Twitch chat said so. What's a Twitch chat, pal?
What's a Twitch chat, pal? Is that one of those fandangled YouTubers?
I can see him being like a streamer.
Hey, chat, welcome back to my Limbus Company playthrough. I really like this Don Quixote kind of character. You know, they're really funny and silly. Hopefully nothing bad happens to them.
Don't worry. Nothing bad happens to anyone.
Limbus Company!
Immediately somebody played Limbus Company.
Hey, pal, I got this new game called Disney Speedstorm. It's totally free. I don't know why there's so many price tags on it, though.
Oh, might as well pay for them.
I mean, my paycheck's a little low, but I can manage. Why are there so many bugs around my face?
You need a bug repellent.
I guess I do. Are you waiting for me? I've already said the dialogue.
Ah!
That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood.
Yikes. Ah, I can't click
The
it.
whole world become a vampire, pal. It's crazy. Detective, here's my attorney badge. Again. You show this to me every time we meet, pal. You do that to everybody else as well? Real man show the police badge. No say.
I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice.
You saying that, and yet he never shows us his badge at all. Why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew there was evidence. The evidence was forged. I'm sure I know, pal. I know. You don't gotta tell me 15 times. Well, Sky is the guilty. Well, Sky is the guilty party here, isn't she? Regardless, the prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in the court. Not only that, but as you know, there's been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. His amazing talent as a prosecutor kept him safe from those who don't like him. But now with this...
Are there really so many people who hate him?
Well, there's only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe if I know that we're making enemies. Hey, Dick! Keep
keep up the good work.
Serving the coffee? Oh.
Yes, sir. Let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat. Yes, sir. You gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick? Yes, sir.
It seems you don't have any problems with enemies.
Well, Phoenix, that's because he's not young or has any talent.
Oh, that's savage.
Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. And under all the pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edwards is just my crack. Actually, took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing.
He seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth.
They're pals.
He seems like an uncle in a way.
He does.
Well, did you find anything? Did you find out anything?
Unprompted, but I think that Gumshoe's theme feels like talking to an old friend while also feeling like good thinking music. I love the Gumshoe's theme.
I mean, it's not his theme originally, because I know other characters have his theme as well, but it is usually the one that plays when you're by it, which is nice.
It's a very, I think I get what Beez is talking about. It's a very comforting theme. Like whenever I hear it, I'm like, it's Gumshoe. Hi, Gumshoe.
It's a relaxing theme. The theme of like encouragement and like comfort.
What about Mr. Edwards crack? Nothing.
My crack. The only evidence Doc left behind was during his final attack.
His final attack? You mean? Music goes, it's good old Gumby.
When he killed Prosecutor Marshall, he was just trying to protect some girl.
Shing. Me.
It seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl.
That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all.
Well, what was it?
Let's see. I think it had something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written here somewhere in here, right? Okay.
Thanks.
His powers of recollection never fail to impress.
Maybe we should show him the murder weapon.
Still think it was a
jog his memory.
I was gonna say, I still think that looks like a sandwich that you can just bite into.
Take a chomp of this, pal, you'll get all the information about the case.
Oh.
You gotta extend your mouth real big, though. Like giant size big. Joe Dog was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman.
A businessman? What made him take serial killing?
One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car.
With his car? There was an accident?
An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal.
An animal?
Yeah, a jaguar.
Arr.
Literally, like, anamorphed into a jaguar and started killing people left and right. It was crazy, pal.
That's kind of
That's
impressive.
why people couldn't find him. He was too fast.
That's kind of impressive.
He killed the man that witnessed the accident. Then he killed the lady who saw the other crime. Then the kid who walked by just then, he killed them too. I keep talking too fast, I can't read it all. But talking to the scene, they killed as well.
That. I accidentally clicked on it, I was laughing too hard.
Bitch.
I'm sorry.
Talking about the scene, he was killed as well. Finally, he turned himself in.
It seems like he was a pretty careless animal.
I'm sorry, so he just kept killing witnesses?
He killed, from what I understand from that whole, like, spree, he He started killing. Like, he accidentally killed a man with his car. Then he killed a witness. Then he killed a lady who saw that. Then he killed a kid, and then he saw a jogger and killed him as well. And then he turned himself in.
That's. I don't know why that was really. That was funnier than I thought it would be.
There's something morbid but humorous about that. I don't know. Of course, this is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence. Well, he turned himself in. Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim. Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Dark was arrested on the spot. It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed. That last witness. AKA Emma. I think Emma's like having a traumatic memory about the event, and she's just like, well, it's a good thing nobody else died during that whole incident.
It could have been me.
Yeah, we gotta show him the knife.
Ah, right. This one?
No, that's Edward's knife.
This one.
That knife. That knife. About this. Hey, is that... There's a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it.
Good thing the witness wasn't killed. Yeah, good thing I wasn't murdered.
I would hate to be that, pal. Imagine the whole traumatic experience of it all. Oh, man. That would have been scarring.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Emma?
Yeah, that would have been...
Hey, you looking a little sweaty there. What's wrong?
Don't worry
you
about
okay,
it.
Kid?
I'm fine.
All right. If you say so.
Phoenix, here we go.
Want some coffee?
Actually, yes.
I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of. What are you doing with that?
I'm here to kill you, Gumshoe.
I have to take a bit harder than that, pal. I'm a pretty bricked up man. Also, why? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker.
Look, we just like picking up evidence and taking everything with us.
We have a whole backpack full of this stuff, Chelsea. Don't question us.
On the
We
day...
just took a picture from Gan's office into our backpack.
Yeah, he watched us do it. He didn't care.
He said it himself. If somebody asked for $50, he'd give them $50.
On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, the sunlight appeared from the locker. It was found in Mr. Edwards' car muffler.
That's it! Now I remember what the incriminating piece of evidence was. You showed me that knife. It all came back to me.
Well, what is it, Detective? Quick! Before you forget again! Also, somebody said, can you check,
Can you check if Joe Truck's profile's changed yet? Nope, still Shadow Man.
Still very dead.
Still very dead, still very Shadow Man. Also, it sounds like you're far away.
Oh, I was leaning into the computer. I'm standing up, so I leaned away from my mic.
Okay. This knife, it was Joe Dark's, wasn't it?
No.
That's right. I mean, you can't object to that piece now. He confirmed it.
That's fair.
We traced it back to the store he bought it at. Plus, it has his fingerprints on it too.
But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right?
That's where his luck ran out. You take a good look at the knife.
So why do you sound far away?
Oh, because I'm standing up as well.
Ah.
You'll see it's broken.
I did make an edit of that screen, a kind of scary one. What do you mean scary? You don't have to take a good look to notice that.
Yeah, well, anyway. Take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. That's what did him in.
Where was it?
The victim, the Amash, was carrying it inside his own body.
Oh.
Dolly, that's horrifying. Why would you do that?
What is it?
They showed me a picture of Joe Dark's profile. Here, I'll send it to you. You'll see what I'm talking about. Just be warned, it's very creepy.
I love it. I love it.
I don't. It was found deep inside the stab wound. Did it match the Dark's knife? You bet! Down to the last fiber.
That's pretty conclusive.
Neil's autopsy report added to the court record. Stabbed in the back, died from a punctured heart and lung. Knife tip was found in the wound. The tip was found in the victim's body belonged to the murderer, Joe Dark. I can send it to my Discord if you guys are.
I can put it in the chat actually. I just need to save it. Okay.
I'll put it in memory and such so that way you can see it. But boy, howdy, that's creepy. It's like one of those like I can't remember, like Eldritch like pictures and whatnot. Like the type of picture you see in the internet that's like edited to be like
accidentally opened
super
fucking
creepy in the dark.
Discord's help sender. I don't want that. I just want to minimize this. Stop it! Stop it right now!
It gives me a chance to clean my glasses. I have a hard time focusing on the screen.
There you go, everybody. Look at this guy.
Well, there you have it in a nutshell.
It's Joe Dark.
That's very... It's not. It's really not. What's wrong with his eyes? Oh, is that why you were asking? I think I understand why you were asking what Joe Dark's profile looked like again, now that I can understand it. Did you make that edit yourself there, Dolly? Did you do this? Is this your thing? Or did you just find that on the internet? Because if you did this yourself, I'm very upset at you.
Also, do you mind if I take a little 2-minute break to grab some water and some juice and maybe some extra pills?
Sure, I can put some stuff away in the meantime. I'm
okay. Help.
Disoriented.
Watch chat. Watch chat for me.
I can do the best I can.
Hello? Hello?
Hi. Welcome back.
Hello.
That's all I know, pal. He got murdered, right? Funniest crap I ever seen, pal. That girl got traumatized, right? Funniest thing.
Funny. Very funny.
Can I ask you one more thing?
No.
I'm talking to Gumshoe, not you.
Oh, okay.
What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask the Chief Gant. Not money, but it doesn't concern the Chief. His office is a crime scene, right? That's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered.
Chief's out now, and his office is locked. We'd like to have a look around if that's okay?
Well, I mean, detective's ID card can unlock the door.
What? Really?
I'm smiling, yay.
Yay.
But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust.
Breach of trust?
Simply put, I'd be canned. Oh. Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you.
How about this ID card? It was Detectives Goodman's.
You okay, pal? You sort of sound like Jake Marshall with all that word, sir. That won't work either. Data was the leader the day he died.
Oh, okay.
In other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office.
I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind. We do have something like that.
No, we don't.
We do. Good training badge.
We've already showed him that. How about we go and do an actual good idea
What's that?
and move into the High Prosecutor's office? An underground parking lot. You already know where to go.
Yeah.
I wonder if Angel Star's still here.
This man's paycheck already consists of Sprouts 50% coupons and a very shiny nickel. Getting canned might be the best thing for him. He can find a job where he actually gets paid.
But then he won't be in the other two games, so we want to see Gumshoe. No one's here today. Not even Miss Star.
Everyone's probably busy looking into what exactly went down in the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are.
But we proved in court today that it was on the day of the crime. No one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15 p.m.
I thought we were finally making some headway in our case.
But instead, it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty. Bless you.
Thank you. Hang in there, Lana.
I've got to find all the answers by tomorrow. I probably won't because this game series be like that. But I figure it out anyways because I'm big brain. And I'm also haunted by my boss, formerly. So she sometimes gives me clues and answers.
Very scary.
Yeah. I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet.
There he is. Looks like he's writing something.
What are you doing here?
What are you writing?
None of your business.
Okay.
he was sure quick to throw that paper on the floor.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Of course we are. Tough day in court, huh? I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me?
Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you.
That's Edward for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings. So, what did you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. Of course. Of course. I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago.
What? You wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth? I think we talked about this.
We did. Why are you making me repeat this conversation? Yes. Yet a clear path was laid out before me. I have no time to look back on what it might have been. Unless you're still trying to offer to trade positions with me. There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's all it breaks down to, and nothing I can do can erase that fact. But you didn't know, did you? Hey, Miles, how many times have you told me this, Mr. Wright? I mean, that evidence was falsified. The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error, my error. My responsibility as the prosecutor in charge. That fact remains the same no matter what excuses I might have.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I take pride in my work. It's June after all. So tell me why. Why has it come to this?
So tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache.
Not now, Wright.
Okay.
That was even me that was Emma. I don't know her name, so I'm gonna call you instead. Even Edward can't keep up this kind of emotion bottled up. Are you up for the trial tomorrow? First last year's trial, and now this one. Seems all you do is worry about me.
Sorry, my mic went muted for some reason. I don't know how that happened. I probably bumped into it. The button.
Yeah, probably. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves.
Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial.
Tomorrow's the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. But that's why my superiors are banking on. Never thought that this case would come back to haunt me like this. That case would come back to haunt me like this. What do you mean? The list of evidence. It seems too short.
What do you mean short?
It seems too peach-sized.
Ah, okay.
Most lists run twice as long. Only half as long as most lists? That is odd. After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may have not been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing that was on my mind at the time.
Say, we just saw a picture taking around that time.
That picture? Something seems strange about it.
You know what it is.
First, let's talk about the day of the crime. Can you tell us again about what happened that day? day Detective Goodman was murdered?
Dolly said, do you think they're betting on his downfall?
Probably.
Look at
Sure,
what he wrote.
Like a streamer named Peach, per se. You watch streamers, Edgeworth. What? I'm allowed to have hobbies.
Oh my god, Edgeworth watches my channel. Thank you, Edgeworth.
Lack of confidence they have, despite how utterly talentless they have.
Oh,
It amuses me.
Thank you for the pet pats, but they don't work on this avatar, Luca. Edgeworth in chat. Edgeworth, say hi.
I mean, we've had a Phoenix Wright here before, so it wouldn't surprise
That's
me.
true. It was Ivan Karma's.
It was me. I was part of the stream all along.
Ivan Karma. And Miles is my glorious king. He really is the king. We love Edgeworth here. It seems that Edgeworth has not outgrown in Moses McDonald's pair part. It represents the mediocre quality of Edgeworth's prosecutions. Sheesh!
Oh boy.
I can't believe Von Karma's in chat.
Do you like Five Nights at Freddy's? Why is that my running joke for every character
I
here?
don't know. We stopped saying
Also,
skip
skipping my dialogue!
It was an accident! It was an
I don't
accident!
care for ceremonies, but I've had to attend that one.
Okay. I was gonna say... We've made FNAF a joke for like 3 different characters already. It keeps happening.
Ever since Gregory. Or should I say, ever since
Gregory
was involved in the last trial.
Stop. Oh my god. You read that in the Von Karma voice?
Compared to myself, Edgeworth is like McDonald's and I. There's what superior 8-course meal.
8 courses? What do you need 8 courses for?
An Italian dinner. Do you not know how they do them back in Italy? You
That's a
uncultured
lot.
swine.
That's
They
a lot of
serve
courses.
10 meals at a time. Look it up. I assure you this is correct.
That's a lot of courses.
Yes, indeed.
It was just a... Everyone in this universe just loves game theory and FNAF.
If that was a text box gist, Gregory would be highlighted.
Anyways. Because you were awarded this?
Why is it literally just, it was I, Von Karma, with a picture of Von Karma as a profile? Who made it? Who is this? Who
It's
made
Von
this?
Karma! Who do you think it is?
It is,
We've already established that Von Karma's into FNAF and game theory. Why wouldn't he be into Twitch streamers?
I mean, you're probably right, but I feel it's shenanigans going on
We had
here.
a Phoenix Wright in here, and we had a Von Karma.
Good gracious. Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony, unlike Tony Stark.
Yeah.
I finished that up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department. You finished up at the office? Yes. Just odds and ends. Some literal stuff. Clerical? I'm not sure.
Clerical. I think
that's
that's clerical. I'm pretty sure it's a clerical.
Clerical?
Clerical.
That's still a word I don't know.
Clerical?
Yeah.
Maybe
Not
like
familiar with it.
just like random here's and there's, like to-dos.
Concern were relating to your work in the office, especially routine documentation and administrative tasks.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, like a clergy.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay. Weird. Anyway, I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back.
Take something back?
This.
That is a screwdriver. Chief Gant asked you to hold on to that, didn't he? Get your fingerprints all over it.
Yes. There was a piece of evidence in the case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office.
Man, this case really is all over the place. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what's going on.
And yet, Gant seems to be connected to each and every piece.
Yep.
It all ties down to him somehow. That's the story we heard yesterday. You came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to? That's right. We can probably show him that picture.
The attorney badge?
Is that a picture? Or is that an item each? You're smart, I hope.
Yes.
Maybe you know what it is.
Yes.
There you go. You're starting to make me question your credibility. I'm not
oh, look at Edrup's little napkin in his shirt. Silly.
Ah, look at Edward's little napkin in his shirt. How silly.
No.
Unlike mine.
Your napkin is superior, Von Karma. Worry not.
Thank you.
Look at...
As it should be.
Would you look at this, Edward?
Mine is fashioned and his to clean up his messy accusations. I also paid no mind to the fact that I'm in jail because of you.
You guys get Twitch in jail? That's crazy.
I gotta find some way to pass the time. I'm serving the death sentence anyway, so... Shush!
This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office.
They took a picture with like a Mega Man villain on the right.
Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when we received the King of Prosecutors trophy.
Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me.
Yes?
That trophy Mr. Marshall's holding is a little different than yours?
Yes, you're right.
I didn't even notice that.
Ah, I remember now. Remember what? That was the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. There's a story behind its design.
A story? Of this not the save screen? Whoops. Not bad.
We all seem kind of jumbled today. It's been a while. It's been about like 6 days since we last did this. It's fine. Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling me what to, would you mind telling it to us?
No.
Oh, you don't mind? Perfect.
Ah! That's what we used to be mine for years in a row. Those people look foolish holding a trophy they are not worthy. I can't do a deep voice, I'm sorry.
That trophy used to be mine for years in a row. Those people look foolish holding a trophy they are not worthy of.
Okay, Von Karma.
You can't do my accent, Peach. Only I can do my accent.
I'm sorry.
You
I don't know
lack
how
the
to do a
gusto
voice like that.
And the 65-year-old voice tone to do it.
No.
You are but a silly little sheep.
What?
In amongst a pack of wolves.
I'm a sheep?
A very, very silly and small sheep.
Okay.
It's simple, really.
Maths.
Contradiction. That's what the award's based on. Why do you keep going to the evidence record?
He finished talking!
Ah, okay. That's right. This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale.
Oh, new tale.
In Chinese, the word contradiction is written in 2 characters. The first means halberd, and the second means shield.
That is not
Have
a
you heard this
halberd.
story?
That is not a halberd on the thing.
Me? Oh, sure, everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it, though, For Emma's sake.
I know it.
Very well.
Yay! Story time. Edgeworth.
Ooh. Long ago, in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. Why is the like
investigations music playing?
Why is the cross-examination music playing? One day he was presented the king with two items. First was a halberd that he claimed could strike through any shield or armor.
Well, that's impressive.
The second was a shield he claimed would withstand any weapon. Wait a minute. Those claims contradict each other.
What is that?
I got a grin on my face, ear to ear. I love this. Also, we're gonna listen to music on free for this part. You having fun there, Peach?
Yes. I'm doing a little dance.
Can I
and as the kids say, I ate.
Hold on. Let's read the rest of this.
Okay.
Let's solve the case of Mr. Wright's clothing. As you know, Mr. Wright has a pink suit and purple hair. Now, where does it come from? Well, if you remember, Mr. Wright is the CEO of Blue Corp, and so blue and red make purple. That explains his hair. Then red and white make pink, as it is in Mr. White's name. There's also light blue crotch that he wears. That comes from blue and white. Case closed. And as the kids say, I ate.
Yes, you did, Von Karma. Yes, you did. You tell him from jail.
If only Mr. Von Karma was actually a good guy. Very perceptive. But then again, you've heard this story before, right?
Why is Pursuit playing?
Where did this music come from? Why is everything getting more intense? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very description of these items discredited them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless. And thus the Chinese word for contradiction was born. And the merchant was killed, by the way.
Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and the broken knife symbolize...
Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. Also, the halberd is like the top of the spear.
I get it. Yeah. You're right.
The ancient Chinese tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words. But it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion. Pursue matters to their conclusion. Even if it results in something as ugly as this.
Wow. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today.
That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield? You'll have to ask Chief Gant.
Oh, I don't wanna.
2 years ago, he was the halberd part of the award. He had the halberd part of the award abolished.
Scientifically, of course.
Chief Gant. 2 years ago, the halberd was removed at Gant's behest, giving it its current form. It's not even a halberd. It looks like a little knife.
Yeah, it's like a little sword. It's a little sword.
See, Peachy, you get it.
Yeah. Hey, who am I talking to?
Me. Chief Gant.
Go back home.
I am home. What are you doing in my house?
Stealing?
Son, Wolfie, you mind escorting these two out of my house, please and thank you.
Oh, shit, I have to make sure the cat wasn't in my seat again when I was standing. Because the cat sat down in my seat when I went to go get juice.
Hey, I was looking at your awards. I think you should have some reward, which would be my objection. I demand it be priced at 2,000 points.
That says 20,000.
20,000 points.
Yes.
2,000 for me, 20,000 for
You know
everyone
what?
else.
That's a good idea.
I know what I said. Don't correct me.
We'll have a Miles Edgeworth objection redeem, and it'll be worth 1 point.
Wow. We can examine his place. Because there's a little ball that he
right.
dropped.
The paper.
Yeah. I wonder who he was running before. Quick, I'm gonna distract him.
Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look. Right in front of his face. He won't mind at all.
Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there.
A little crazy. Oh, hey. I know we're just having a conversation, but did you ever notice that Edgeworth has like the same color scheme and napkin as this little flower pot right here?
Huh. I mean, that was given to him by Wendy Oldbag.
Just distract them. I'll check it out. Plus, he really likes you.
Hey, Edgeworth. Is that Detective Gumshoe out the window there? Oh no! He's falling to the ground!
What the hell are you doing?
Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's doing crawling around my feet.
You're not even worried about Gumshoe?
He didn't even look.
What?
She turned into a jackhammer. That's impressive. If you're having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says letter of... letter of resignation.
Resignation? What? Resignation?
I said letter...
I think you said resignation. There's no way.
No, I said resignation.
Okay. Also, what the hell do you mean you're resigning?
I didn't know Miles was a motorcycle. Yeah. I thought we cut Gumshoe's salary in half.
No! No, that poor man.
Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean...
Okay, but first of all, why is he resigning? Also, second of all...
I mean, he's had rumors and pressure around him for 2 years straight.
Also, I'm impressed how you can roll your R's.
Thank you. I learned it from watching Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm tired, right? I feel as if something inside me has died.
Oh. But Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault.
I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. Edgeworth likes Sonic. Snooping as usual, I see. My name is Dr. Ivo Robotnik. By you knuckle-dragging dog. The path I've walked hasn't just been one.
Resignation, but why? Right, I'll be honest with you. This shit is so ass.
Right, I'll be honest with you. I'm getting real tired of all this bull crap. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. And no, I'm not talking about 15 years ago. And no one else should forgive me either.
Why do you keep ending up in this situation, dude?
He's very emo. Uh-oh. I think he's serious. Anywho, I must go now. The afterlife calls me. We thank you. I've blessed you all with my presence.
Bye, Von Karma. Thank you for coming by.
Goodbye, you all. May you ever be as dumb, so I may stand over top of you in the skies and laugh. Wait, why am I going down? Why? Wait, no, no, no!
Huh?
The joke is that he went downstairs instead of upstairs.
He went to the basement?
Exactly.
already blew up recently. Miss Wright, please, you have to do something. Your boyfriend's irrational.
This letter of resignation. I wonder if I could use it for anything.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't know exactly what it means. Edward discarded a letter of resignation. He's furious. I know exactly what to do with that. Instead of helping out our friend, let's go with
I
another
know what we
friend.
can do. We can go back to Gumshoe.
You seem very cheerful about that.
I like Gumshoe.
We can go back to Gumshoe.
Shoo.
Gumshoe. This is you.
I don't know who though.
You should.
That's probably Angel Star, isn't it? Excuse me. Hi, it is. Say hi. What are you giving us this time? Just the roast beef? Like, that's it?
I mean, roast beef in today's economy is pretty expensive.
Yeah, but like no
Somebody offered me
veggies.
it.
No veggies, no
Someone
like.
offered me it. Well, I mean, it's. I don't think it's prepared, like it's cooked.
Oh.
But hey, free roast beef is free roast beef. What are you judging at?
I don't know. I guess so.
How dare you? You and your seafood and sushi.
I
Disgusting.
love seafood and sushi.
Disgusting.
Whoa!
And yet you want to accept free roast beef?
No! Oh, I didn't even get to read the line.
Miss Star.
Would anyone would like?
I guess
Would
she's out of
anyone would like
lunches.
a quarter-pound roast beef?
You skipped your own dialogue.
I
impressive.
did.
Miss Star. I guess she's out of lunches.
I'll fuck up some sashimi and oysters any day. Hell yeah, Woofy. I can't eat the oysters. I can't eat shellfish. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like that first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk.
I'm sorry, what? Where did that come from?
Oh my belly!
Yes. And what can I think of this boy Harry?
She's right, but still, what the hell? Very interesting way of putting it.
That's a visual image I did not want to see.
Oh, it's funny. Still,
Oh, my
I never
word.
thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago.
Everyone in this trial was involved in that SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence of that case was due for transfer. It can't be attributed to mere coincidence.
Aren't you forgetting something? You know that little scene I happened to witness?
Instant Linus stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife.
Verily doth my ear have deceived me! What an uncouth metaphor! Oh, it's funny as hell.
Don, what are you doing with that cow? Don, don't.
You don't perceive me!
Don, what are you doing? Have fun with that.
Sorry, I was drinking water.
It's all good.
No matter how
I
much of the
kinda need to
past you
after
dig
that.
up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten.
Miss Stark's hatred toward Lana.
That was a good burp.
It all dates back to 2 years ago. I mean, it's your stream, so I can't judge it. I mean, I can, but I can't do anything about it.
I don't have anything else to tell you. Miss Star. The only thing I can give you now is the poppy seed rice set.
Oh, cheap.
Eat this and maybe you'll be able to tell black from white in court tomorrow.
Joe Dark, that's a name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was even more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall, though, must have been going through hell.
You mean because of his brother's death?
They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Being Jake like that made her all the more desperate.
Her?
Her?
Lana Sky.
My sister! Oh! 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 Ow! 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 Ow!
You good?
I think I broke my gaming chair when I put too much pressure on the handle. I told you this gaming chair's like old as hell. So the little...
Yeah, you're telling me about how you like have a little bump hole that you accidentally hit your
and
leg.
I think the armrest just broke.
Oh dear. Please get yourself a new chair.
I'm poor!
Please. Do a different percent that you were going to do it together.
Yeah. I'll just...
I have an answer for this. Chat. Give her money right now.
No, don't give me money. I have a solution already. I just didn't expect it till next week.
Okay.
I'll just do it a little earlier, I guess.
As a man who's had a gamer chair literally fall upon him, it's not a comfortable thing.
Wait, you had a gamer chair fall on you?
No, like fall apart on me.
Oh, yeah, my gamer chair is effed now. That's alright. I'll just order one a week earlier than I thought I was.
The best were put on that SL9 case. Of course, they were led by that legendary duo. Lana and Chief Gant. That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep our investigation. That's why we were so shocked about how it turned out.
You mean with the forging of the evidence?
Don't get me wrong, Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would appear suddenly, while the other items were kept secret. But you don't have proof anything illegal was done. I'm proof enough of what happened. Huh? After that case, all of us save Goodman were relieved of our duties. Most even without even so much as an explanation. Lana Sky transferred to prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. Huh? Lana Sky was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter.
He was being used?
Damon Gant and Lana Sky. We see this picture a lot. Gant led the investigation with Lana's second in command. They were the best.
They solved all kinds of cases together.
I do like the pose Lana has.
Yeah, she's got that edgy pose.
It kind of reminds me of Blaze from like Sonic Rush.
Huh. Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal.
Is magnetism?
He controls metal.
Oh.
By that I mean his ability to attract evidence and metal. He had produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he's handled.
Incredible evidence? You mean...
Oh yeah. There were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him though.
I take it she's talking about forged evidence.
Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Really? Oh yeah, myself included. I was a fool, really. He hated anything crooked. I always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall? When Jake's brother was murdered, he felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would have ever recovered from his shock. But makes it all more infuriating. Miss Star? That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that?
I like how we just have like a very like intense and emotional scene talking about like the past and whatnot. Right after we had a whole sentence talking about a cow's nipple.
Oh yeah.
It's game, man. It's game. Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she?
Yeah, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence. Eve. That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control, and then no one could stand in his way. Careful. The prosecutor's office.
What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred?
If he could control the chief prosecutor, he can control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. But how
Then
can he
could
control
turn into
Lana?
Master Chief.
I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, he's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change.
At last. I have all 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Oh my god. All 7?
I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Stone.
You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been.
I mean, I'm not really good at cooking, but I'll take your word for it.
I mean, me neither, but...
Alright. Let's head to Gumshoe to give him the news about Edworth.
How much is left?
We still got about, let's see. 1, 2, 3. 3 segments, but they could be like, I don't know, another hour or so. But it's up to you if you want to keep going.
You mind if we stop
We're
there
at
so
2
I
hours
can get some
and
so I can get some rest?
Not a worry at all.
We can continue
Little Peach,
tomorrow.
you need your rest. But you're under the weather. But hey, it's still good. Made some progress and covered a few things here and there. We learned about a cow. Very strange. How many times do you want to keep saving that?
Until I'm satisfied.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Alrighty. That'll do it for today. As I said, keeping it a little short because I'm trying to see if I can feel a little better today. But
It's all good.
Other than that, today was fun.
Yeah, we'll throw the word jumbles and mismatch of sentences and whatnot.
It happens, it happens.
We had Von Karma come into our own chat.
Von Karma was actually here.
Very bizarre.
Very bizarre indeed.
As you shove a whole stick of butter in your mouth.
No, it's ice.
Oh, okay. Why ice?
I like ice.
No, that's fair enough.
I like
I like ice cream.
I like chewing on it. I like crunching on it.
Fair enough. Well, I guess I'll do the outro considering you have your mouth full. Thank you, chat, for being a part of this today. I'm glad we all had a good time. Thank you for Wolfie, Dolly, Bees, Von Karma himself, Rand, Lucatosaurus. So it's bizarre. We've had Phoenix and Von Karma here. It's crazy. But yeah, I had a good time. Looking forward to continuing this tomorrow and
Oh, yeah.
potentially finishing it, depending on how you feel. But we'll see.
We'll see.
It'll be a long one. But with that, do you have any closing words, Peach? Considering this is your stream.
Thank y'all for putting up with my little bit of aloofness due to me feeling a little bit under the weather. I appreciate it. Appreciate all y'all for coming by and saying hello and joining the stream. As always, I have fun every time we do this. Also, hopefully, in a couple of days, I'll have a new gaming chair because this one is...
I might get a new chair myself. We'll see.
Anyway, I'll be heading out. I'm gonna find somebody to raid.
I have a suggestion.
Suggest away.
Raffykins.
Raffykins is.
Played some Yakuza 3.
I love the title of the stream. It says my 7 girlfriends and wacky sub stories.
I'm not sure about that myself, but I'm imagining they're talking about the cabaret like side missions.
More than likely. I am setting up the raid right now. For those who are going to join, remember my rules of engagement? I don't know why was I gonna say engagement.
We do engage with the chat.
Remember, when you go to other people's stream, follow their rules. Our rules are different from theirs, so be respectful, be nice. And if you can, say hello. But for now, I'm gonna call it a night because I'm feeling a bit tired. I'll see y'all tomorrow, and I'll see you tomorrow, Jess.
Indeed, indeed.
All right.
I'm gonna go and try and kill some more goblins and such, but that's for a different story. You get your rest, everyone.
Good night.
Stay strong, stay safe, and stay stupendous, everybody.
Bye.
Court is adjourned.
Oh my god, there's a little Jess at the bottom of this screen on accident. I went to the wrong screen.
Oh. Well, isn't that nice? Hello, I'm here. Hey, little man.
Alright, let's get the heck out of here.
Tiny little attorney.
I'm so tired. I'm falling asleep in my chair. I can't. I fell asleep twice already. Peach Cola, hello. How was... I can't type. I'm falling asleep in my chair. I can't. How was Ace Attorney?
Well, Peach, I'll help you rest well, and hopefully nothing too serious comes up.
That should be fine.
Myself, but I was having
Hold on, let me just tell Raffykins.
Kona was like, why don't you raid Jazz on her? And then Jazzar was like, I'm gonna just raid out. And we're all in the middle of thinking about doing it. So I'm just gonna go raid Snarky. Because I am so big sleepy right now. If you're big sleepy, you need... No, you know, I would shit myself. I would literally...
Anyways, Jess, thank you so much for the Well Witches.
Flip it so far
I will...
The Well Witches?
The Well Witches and Well Witches.
Wait, we're playing together. Yeah, you know what? Jess, this is your fault.
Have a good rest of the night. Take care.